Good morning. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live impromptu on this Wednesday morning. I am excited because I am getting back into the fish room, and I don't know, it just picks me up and it makes me feel better to be planning, still cleaning, separating equipment, disinfecting it. I've got my 10-gallon rack full of empty 10-gallon tanks with one 5-gallon on top that has some snowball shrimp in it and one male fancy guppy uh, that I guess he's going on 3.5 years old, and I'm just so amazed. I don't think he's ever bred because his caudal fin is so long. He's about 3 inches, and he outlived the females, and the females that were in the tank with him never really um, gave birth to anything. Well, hello. I see I've got two viewers. Would y'all sign in and chime in and say something in the chat so I know who you are? Hello, Sand Life. I'm here, new to the hobby and YouTube. Welcome, and I'm so glad you logged on to see me today. I'm not in the fish room. Fish room's actually around the corner. Okay, there's the kitchen. So I guess around the corner right here. I have currently 6 aquariums downstairs running and two upstairs. I had a total of 17 tanks in February and March that I started breaking down because of some life changes. Hello, guys. I see y'all logging in and hope you're all having a good Wednesday morning. Sand Life is joining us, and he's free. He's new to the hobby and to YouTube, and we want to welcome him and make you feel comfortable. And welcome to the hashtag FishFam community. We are a bunch of fish tubers who are scattered out internationally. So I want you to know that I'm from the United States. Is SLC for Salt Lake City? No, those are my initials. Susan Core, my middle initial, and I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I have raised guppies and Corydoras, angelfish. Um, I've had Bosemani rainbows. I've had Denison barbs. I've had um, gouramis, yo-yo loaches, common pleco. I'm getting ready to start raising some albino bristlenose plecos. Hope that they adjust to my water and start breeding for me. Um, I have um, a couple bettas. And what else have I raised? I know I've had other fish. Oh, I've had neon tetras. I've had platies. And as a child, I raised mollies, the black molly. Jane tanked. How long has it been since I've seen you? Hey, Susan, been lurking the last few days. What's the new plan? The new plan is to actually rebirth SLC Aquatics Fish Room slowly and surely. Next week, I am picking up some local fish that a person is moving and has has some stock that they've been selling, and I'm going to pick them up with some plants. I want to get my aquariums heavily planted again. You know, I sold all of my stock, sold all of my plants through March, April, May, and June. And a local uh, self-care a rescue, Alabama Aquarium, I think Alabama Aquatic Rescue. He has taken several of my stock. He bought some of them, and some I just let him take. Sand Life says, Utah native here. That's why I asked. No problem. That is a long running little joke that Steamfod Aquatics and I have going, because when I first got in the hobby 5.5 years ago, he thought SLC was Salt Lake City too. So every time I showed up, he says, Salt Lake City's in the house. And I'm like, no, Alabama. And so it's just a joke that Bob at Steamfunk Aquatics and I have going. But welcome. And I hope that you are able to find some hobbyists there in your area. We do have some people from Utah. I think Guppy Guru is from Utah. And I can't think of anybody else right now. Jane said that she fell for it too. Well, I hope this computer lasts. I did a lot of updating on it, reloaded Windows, and got rid of a lot of software that I didn't need to clean up on this. And I ordered a new battery, but it's giving me a pickle. So I'm on power on my laptop. And I actually went live through YouTube today instead of through my OBS encoder. So Jane was asking what the plan is. I am rebirthing the fish room, and I have some stock coming next week. I still have some of my mutt guppies. Hello, Vinoski's Tanks. How you doing, Vinoski? Did you ever get some of my stickers? It seemed like I did. You did, but if you didn't, you could email me again at. I'll put my email in the chat. score48@yahoo.com. Anybody would like stickers within reason. It costs a little more to mail it outside of the U.S., but depends on where you are. And I don't have them in my hand right now. So I just wanted to come live for a few minutes. I may slide off into the fish room here in a little bit. So I will be back in a few minutes. I'm live on the internet.
Okay.
So I have to take a break.
Did they signal?
Yeah, they can see. The only one that knows you is Janoski. Jane Tank may know you. All right, I'm back. Rod's trying to get skinny and go past the camera. Hope y'all had fun viewing him slide by. Jane Tank says, hey, Susan, been lurking the last few days. What's the new plan? Okay, Jane, I am coming back into the fish hobby, and I'm excited because our local club is still dragging its feet, getting off the ground. And so my heart's just bubbling. And in August, I'm planning a club meeting here at the house. Even though in the middle of this pandemic, we're going to encourage everyone to wear their face mask, keep personal distancing, and bring your own hand sanitizer, etc. And I'm going to have a swap table so that we can swap plants and fish. And we're going to have a cooler or two on the property that will help keep our stock cool while we are chit-chatting. And I'm going to rebuild and get the 150 stock tub on the front porch going again. I put some mutt guppies in the 20-gallon yesterday. And the 40-gallon, I'm going to clean it up Gee golly, I forgot how loud things can be out here. But Rod's just getting
Fine,
ready.
kick me out of my own house.
Rod's got to get ready, so I'm in the living room, and life happens. Vinoski says good morning.
Good morning.
And bless his heart, he's always got something to do. In another hour and a half, I have to go pick up my son from dialysis. So I just wanted to come live. I could disconnect and come back in the fish room if y'all wanted to see anything. I don't know how wide I can get this going. Let me see. Hang on. We're gonna go mobile. Hope y'all can see a little bit. Can y'all see a little bit of the fish room? You can. I'm going to be sitting right in front of it though. I guess I'll put it to the side. Hey, Chevy Fish. Y'all can see a tank right there, right? That is part of the 55. And that plastic tub has decor where I emptied out some 10-gallon crayfish. I took 5.5 dozen crayfish to Dragon Lair Monday evening. Rod drove me all the way to Auburn, which is a 2-hour and 15-minute drive. So round trip, 4.5 hours. Hey, Chevy Fish. Hey, Big J's Fish Keeper. How y'all doing? Looks like a couple of tanks. Yeah, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 tanks running in the fish room. And y'all got me tempted to just slide on into the fish room. I have to stay plugged in. Sand Life says, can I have crayfish in my Oscar tank? Do you know? If you have a lot of rocks where he can hide, it's possible that he will become food. Okay. But I've seen a lot of things happen in the hobby that I swore up and down wouldn't be possible. But if your Oscar is docile and has something else to distract him, Oscar will eat him. Okay. Thank you, Big J. Yeah, he's got the big fish. He'll know. They will get eaten if caught. Yep. That's why I said it would have to pretty much hide all the time under rocks and crevices. But the Oscar will definitely turn into a hunter and hunt him out. So I would say no, Sand Life. How long have you kept fish, Sand Life? I know you said you were new to YouTube. Oh, you are new to the hobby. Okay. So you have an Oscar right now. How old is your Oscar and how big is it? But I think I was talking about having a club meeting here in August, and haven't had any takers right now because everybody is still creepy about this virus because it is really taking people's lives. Not as many as they're counting, so don't pay attention to the numbers, but pay attention to your social distancing, hand washing techniques, and wearing your face mask when in a crowd. Because the face mask is to protect others, it doesn't really protect you. So if you are asymptomatic of the virus, the face mask keeps your water droplets from being shed to another individual that may be vulnerable. Um, Big J says, and destroy the tank trying to find them in my experience. Okay, Big J. I've never had an Oscar, so I guess I should have. I appreciate the input. Chevy Fish. Hi, Big J's. Hi, Vinoski. Hi, Jane Tank. Hi, Sand Life. Sand Life is new to the hobby and new to YouTube, so let's welcome them with hashtag FishFam Love. Yeah, this is the first time me going live on YouTube on my laptop. I went live on my phone the other day, and without going through my OBS software. So thank you, YouTube. And let me see. It is different when I'm live streaming at the church because I get the full screen. And so Philip from our local club came over with his lovely wife, Heather, yesterday and brought me some plants, brought me a nice sword that was about 6 inches long, good and filled out, good root structure, 2.5-year-old 9-inch. Oh, okay. I bet it's real pretty. Is it the dark one or the light colored one? Anthony's fishy friends. Hey, Anthony. Good morning, Susan and everyone. While driving. Well, be careful. I don't want to cause a wreck now, okay? And they came by yesterday and brought me a sword and some frog bit with some good long roots on it. And I rinsed them off under tap water and a couple mosquito larvae. And I think if it's not water fleas, I think it's Daphnia that might be swimming around, some small crustaceans swimming around in the water column. 1 or 2 got loose. Oh, nice sand life. 2.5-year-old 9-inch Oscar. Nice. Who knows? Maybe one day Susan for SLC Aquatics will have an Oscar. But I have a 15 long setup in here that if you watched my video on Facebook yesterday, you saw my tanks that are up and running. I am going to, I need to get some nice filter media going on one of my hang on the backs. Sand Life said the dark one. I had 2, but my albino passed last year. Oh, I'm sorry. Jumped out of the tank. Oh, no. Do you have a top on it now? I know a lot of times you have to weight it down. So sorry for your loss, but I know the dark ones are so pretty. I like the dark ones. Some people like the albinos. That's okay. Tiffany's in the house. Hello, Tiffany. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not in the fish room yet, but if you look over my shoulder, you can see the fish room through the doorway here. I'm on powered. I'm trying to charge my battery and discharge it. How is my audio? The signal at the bottom is only reading 1 or 2 green dots all the way up to 100%. So, but I thought I'd just come on and give everybody my exciting news. We have 8 viewing and 6 likes. Thank you. Hey, Amy. Hey, Creeks Aquatics. How you doing? Good to see you. I know I'm going to get with you. I'm going to schedule some live streams and some collabs. You let me know when your off days are. Sand Life says jumped out of the open slots in the back by the filter. Man, they're smart. Audio is fine here, Chevy Fish said. Thank you. I'm okay, thanks. Yes, it's hard. We won't talk about it. We'll just lift you up. Let you know that we're lifting you up. And Mr. Fish, sir, if y'all know him, we had an emergency with one of his daughters in Atlanta last night with her heart, but they were able to slow her heart rate down, and she's got an appointment to see her cardiologist, I think, soon. He says it runs in their family, God bless him. And, you know, DNA, genetics suck sometimes when there's those type of issues, but you can learn, to live with them if you catch it early and, try to keep those, what is it? Preventive maintenance, doctor's appointments, because you never know what might be lurking. And if you don't have really good insurance, I know I'm talking to the wall because for years I raised my kids on just county insurance. And my son was diagnosed at 8 with diabetes. So we're thankful for those who can get that type of help. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your body. Um, but the fish room is waking up. I am going to go next week and hey D down the wormhole. Um, go next week and a young man and his family is moving, and I'm getting a koi angel and 5 yo-yo loaches and a some kind of pleco I'm not real familiar with. Insurance problems aren't awful. Insurance problems aren't awful. Are awful. Yes, they are. And it's really a shame here in the United States that we have to deal with those issues. But we're not here on politics today. Um, so I've got a koi angel coming, and I'm going to get with Caleb in South Dakota, Caleb's Aquatics. He and I, before I had to shut down the fish room, we're discussing getting some angels from him and that beautiful um, Blackmore goldfish. So we'll be seeing how that goes. Aquariums maintained by Andy. Well, good morning. How are you doing? Good to have you with us today. So the fish room is being rebirthed. I still have 2 bettas upstairs. I have a 20 long and a 10-gallon upstairs. Has snails and betta in it and some plants. And down here, I still have a 5-gallon with snowball shrimp and 1 male super guppy in it. One of my own strains, one of my own mutts. Blackmores are cool. Yeah. And Rod and I were just in the fish room discussing maybe putting in the linear air pump PVC lines to run sponge filters to all of my tanks, rearranging the 10-gallon tank racks, and hooking up the power supplies properly. And I was having a problem with one of my corner sponge filters not working, and it never dawned on me that I needed to wash the thing out. So I washed it out, hooked it back up. Guess what? Bubbles. So if you want to know why your sponge filters are not working, remove them carefully with a bag or a bucket so that debris does not come off of them as it's coming out of the water column. and then take it and wash it in that tank water and put it back in your tank and hook up your airline and watch the fresh bubbles. Also, if your hang on the back filter starts spilling dirt into the water column, it's past time to clean it. So you want to unplug it. You want to carefully remove the filter media from your hang on the back into some aquarium water in a bucket and wash it out. And if it has carbon in it that's been in it over a month, you want to slit it open and shake out that carbon into a trash can. You can put more activated carbon in it after you rinse it, and then put it back into the hang on the back. You can probably stitch it closed or use some kind of clamp. A lot of times I don't use anything. I just put it back in my hang on back filter, plug it back in, and it will kick the bottom of the debris and the bottom of the filter out for a few minutes, and then it will take just a few minutes to clear up. I've never had a black moor Chevy fish, so I will be talking with Caleb about that. And I want to set the 150-gallon stock tub on the front porch back up, hook up the filter that I have on it, and I think I want to get some more feeder goldfish. I miss my goldfish. On the hang on back filters, take out and clean the magnetic impellers, and it gets grungy. Yes, it does. That gets grungy, and I've even had it get grungy around the intake pipe. So we have brushes that we use for cleaning those tubes out. So if you don't have any, go look for them online. Also, don't forget that we do have a hashtag FishFam newsletter that goes out bi-monthly. Well, I missed this month, and so I want to run it in August, but I need some articles, anything, short stories. Write a little paragraph or two about your hobby and what your favorite fish is and how long you've been in the hobby. And if you want your YouTube channel to grow, shoot me an email at score48@yahoo.com. Let me put it back in the chat so if I don't have any graphics I can put on the screen. I'm typing left-handed. Okay, there's my email, score48@yahoo.com. Send me short articles. I know at one time, what was it, CJ, or was it Anna's Hobbies, that shot me a little video of a talking fish and stuff. Jokes, nice clean fish jokes. Like, what did the baby whale say to the big mama whale? Say, I love you from your little squirt. Hey Chewy, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. Up bright and early. I don't know what time it is there. It's almost 10 o'clock here, so is it 8 o'clock there? I missed Father Fish because I was setting up the laptop. The laptop's been packed since I got back from Virginia. And how can I get the newsletter? Aquariums maintained by Andy. Okay, I'm going to try to link the website. And you sign up for the newsletter with the pop-up, or you go to the blog. I'll send you to the blog. at the bottom of the blog page, you can sign up for the newsletter. And that's how you sign up for the newsletter. And when I create the newsletter, it comes out in an email form. So you may have to check your spam folder and save me. You're welcome. Save me as a regular contact so it won't keep going to your spam folder. And on the website, you also can look down the menu and sign up, register as a member. And you can go to the blog section and to the member section and see all the past newsletters, September, November, or was it January? Anyway, there's 4 or 5 of them there. You can go back and read some of the articles. All of the articles are listed under the blog section. Promotions folders in Gmail's case. Oh, thank you. I'll be back. I'm going to try to get you all into the fish room. If it disconnects, I want you all to hang in there and I'll be right back. All right, we made it. So we're in the fish room, guys. That one, the light's bright on that one. So let's go to the 55, 20. And this is the one over here. I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not, but this is the one over here that I just set it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the rocks in there. I'm going to turn the, and that made it worse, didn't it? I don't need all of that on there. So the lighting's not very good, and I'm sorry about that. Thanks for being patient with me. I wasn't ready. Whee! Father Fish is in the house. Hello, Father Fish. I am trying to get organized here, and the Wi-Fi is probably not very good quality. I'm not hooked up. I'm not hardwired right now. Also, thank you, Father Fish. I missed your live stream again. So, Creeks Aquatic says, I'm signed up now. Yay, Amy. Chevy Fish says, since last week, I haven't gotten any notifications for Father Fish's live streams after they are finished. I even checked his personal page and nothing. Oh, that's a shame. Have you tried subscribing and unsubscribing from him? Hey, Aquarium Cop. Hope you're doing good today. Father Fish says, I am fixing my page, so put live streams at the top. Awesome. Chevy Fish, hi, Cop. Gnarly Fish Tanks. Hey, how we doing? Man, I haven't seen a lot of y'all in a long time. GT Aquatics. Hey, everyone. So you changed your name from GT Aquatics to Gnarly Fish Tanks. All right. Hi, Father Fish. Sorry I couldn't get your stream again today. It just wasn't there for me, even scrolling to the bottom. Hi, Gnarly. And Father Fish says, is posting on my personal page. All right. Rose Aquatics. Hey, Ro. Hey, Fish Fam. I haven't sent out any stickers yet, but who is it? Cichlets23 wants some stickers, and I'm gonna get with Ro to get her stickers. Yeah, I missed your stream too, Father Fish. I got to start getting up early. Yeah, and I want Father Fish to be able to get a fan or something to blow on him to help cool him off, because he's in there early trying to get a lot of work done. Yeah, you need to fire YouTube. But some of the people that I don't get notifications when they go live, I go in there and I unsubscribe and resubscribe and re-hit the notification bell for all notifications. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Rose says, I ordered stickers and now I can't find where I put them. I understand. They'll come up. They'll show up. My office upstairs, I've got a box right here. I've ordered stickers from Teespring, Zazzles, and Jadron Aquatics, and believe me, his is the best. So that's what my sticker looks like. And I have a box full. So when I send out fish, ship fish, I usually put 2 to 3 stickers in there. And so Jane Tank wanted to know what the plans for the fish room are. And I want you to see my empty 10-gallon rack, because I am not going to hook any of that up until I get. YouTube is also very bad for unsubscribing people too. Yep, I have found a lot of my regulars, I'm unsubscribed to them. Some big channels are complaining about that now. Yeah, back when the COPRA, the children's laws were put into effect in January, a lot of crazy stuff in February went on in YouTube. And then there's been new securities and new privacy updates, and chat comments are disabled. It's just crazy. Father Fish, you should put a fan directed on your feet and a wet towel around your neck. It really helps stay cool. Thanks so much, Chevy Fish. That's a good pointer right there. You a mod. Can I do it on YouTube? Let me see. Add moderator. Okay, Ro. You're now a moderator on SLC Aquatics. Peplin's Creek Aquatics. Hello, how are you doing? Good to have you with us, Peplin. And but this is the 10-gallon. I'm not hooking any of that up yet until I get an central air system set up. And I'm going to set my power strips on the sides of the rack. That 5-gallon on top is what my son-in-law gave me, and I will not get rid of that one. I've got 2 other 5-gallons. I'm just going to wash out and store, because you never know if you need a quarantine tank or not. I have some yo-yo loaches coming and a koi angel next week. And I'm going to start getting some more. I think I'm going to get peppered cory cats back. I've got some albino bristle plecos coming. Chewy says, I think what YouTube is doing is making people go and comment on each other's profiles up until the channel is a certain size. Yeah, I hate that I can't click on a person in the chat anymore and go to their channel and subscribe. Can't do that. I don't like that. Gnarly fish tanks. Congrats, Ro. You have big shoes to fill now. Oh, I just appreciate my moderators who help keep out the trolls. They know my standards: no cussing, no clue words or slang words that pertain to illegal actions or mistreatment of anybody. This is a family-friendly channel, and I would like to keep it just like that. Tiffany White says, I'm surprised you're setting back up the fish room. That's exciting. Maybe I missed an update. How is your mom? I went to visit my mom, and this was an evaluation mission. And I spent almost 2 weeks with her as she's aging and grieving over the loss of my oldest sister last year. She is showing the first signs of dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Her short-term memory is bad. A lot of times she can't finish a sentence. She gets frustrated, not finding the words, or she forgets what she's talking about. She looked at me after I had been there a week, and she said, well, when did you get here? And, that is just disheartening. But I thank God that she's still with us. She's 88. She kept saying, I'm 88 and a half. I'm almost 90 years. And some of the first signs of Alzheimer's is also skipping ages, skipping, just having, well, I said, I have short-term memory loss, and I have to, write things down, and I have to remember where I put things. And so, she's not doing too bad. She still has enough wits about her to be combative. So my sister and I decided that I did not need to move up there, because she said she wouldn't live with anybody. But after I left, she says she's been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of crying, a lot of feeling lonely. She really enjoyed my company for those 10 days. And we'll just see what down the road brings. But right now, I'm still here for my son. My son needs me at least 3 and 4 times a week. And taking one day at a time, guys. And what brings me joy is my fish room. It's work. It was work breaking it down. Y'all don't even know. I'm I'm ashamed to say that I did not clean out my filters. I rinsed my tanks. Some of the heaters have been wiped off. So that's how it goes. Hello, dear. I migrated into the fish room.
What?
I migrated into the fish room.
Remember them wooden valves I couldn't find?
Where were they?
Can you see it? Whole box of.
Is there a drawer that they can go in?
That's what they put in the drawer.
All right. Rod's back, everybody.
Rod's gone.
Rod's gone, everybody. Hey, 13 showed up and 13 likes. Woohoo! Love you. And so I'm slowly building the fish room up. I still have some mutt guppies, but because of neglect, they are very little, very tiny. I put some out. Thanks, Chevy. He's gone. I put some out yesterday in the 20-gallon tub pond on the front porch. I don't have anything in the 40, but Java moss and duckweed. And I don't know how it's getting fed unless there's snails in there. So the snails are eating the algae and pooping. So that's how that's surviving. And that is a different topic that is YouTube security issue, and that will never come back either. It was supposed to be used for stream security, not subs. Yeah, I know. And there's a lot going on right now, Chewy, that we're not being told about. So I'm going to raise this, so y'all hang on. I don't have my mic hooked up. I'm not using my encoder. I'm live on YouTube to their dashboard, their Go Live dashboard. It doesn't have any features where I can throw graphics on the screen. How's that? Is that better? Wow, my hair's a mess. So, the fish room is being rebirthed. And as I said on one live stream recently, there will be no more bottom tanks because that one still has to be emptied. And all will be pretty much eye level. I know now you can't see what I'm doing. That's the 55. I still have some baby crayfish in there that are itty bitty little crayfish. And when I took the DIY filter out of 1 10-gallon, I found 2 crayfish in the filter. So I took 5.5 dozen crayfish, self-cloning crayfish, to Dragon Lair Monday. Rod drove me down. So, Tiffany, that's the update. I'm not staying. I'm sorry. I'm jumping from track to track. I'm not moving to Virginia right now. I appreciate those of you that help purchase stock and plants to help fund my car rental and my hotel stays. And I still have a Patreon account, so if anybody wants to help support me $1 a month, there is a second tier for $5 a month. You can support me with whatever amount you really want to. But if you can help $1 a month, that will help me not go into my household expenses for my hobby. And if you will help watch some of my playlists to get my view hours up, I'm over 3,000. So I just need to make it to that 4,000 mark where I can start receiving super chats. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the video ads. They drive me nuts. So if I can get away from doing video ads on my AdSense account, we'll see. Maybe at the beginning of the broadcast, I'll run an ad. So don't know what I'm going to do with stock yet. I want to be able to have some tanks set up with breeding for profit. And I will be adding a page on slc-aquatics.org that if you want to order plants or fish, I will make that also available within the United States. So 14 and 14, thank you all so much. You all really blessing me today. Got to keep a watch on the clock. I'm okay though. I'll be back. That was the 29 behind me. The light always is too bright. I still have mud guppies in there and mystery snails. Um, I've talked with Michael Eugenio at Green Oasis Farms in Arizona, and I'm ordering some valves from him. I'm gonna catch these crayfish and see if anybody wants what I have left. Do some shrimp. Yes, Ro, and I know you have shrimp for sale. So Neocardinia. I have some snowball shrimp up here in the 5-gallon right here over my shoulder. And nice piece of driftwood and a large mother Anubias plant up in there. Philip brought me a sword plant yesterday and some frog bit. And for my outside ponds, Mr. Fish Sir is going to bring me some more frog bit and I think water hyacinth. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate that. That is the website. It's a community website. It has a blog section that has every article that has been in any of the newsletters and also a few extra articles, blogs. And in the 55, the mystery snails have been breeding. So pretty soon I will have some more clusters and hatch out some more mystery snails. So I have mystery snails available. These are the albino. And haven't had much luck keeping the purple ones and the variegated shells. Also, I don't know what else. I don't. I think. I think Mr. Fish Sir has some of the red albino guppies. So I'm going to check into that. I might check with the barb guy and get some barbs going in my 55. Chewy says, I think you still have some articles from me, but there is some interesting things going on. Chewy, I have no idea. I don't know. I'll check my archive. If you want to resend anything to me, some things that I did not get to over the past few months, I hate to ask you to pull them up, but pull them up and send them to me. Because my mailboxes are kind of full. And anyway, I tried to star everything you sent me. But if you don't mind, let's start fresh and anew and get those articles to me and update me on some interesting things that are going on. I know that who was it? Redfish, Bluefish, Jason is doing a new series on Jim Carmack Jungle Jim. So I think they're going to start, if they haven't already, on Saturday morning. So that's interesting. But I'm going to go slow and easy in the fish room here. And I am asking, or I'm opening my home and yard August the 9th for those that want to come to a fish club meeting here at my house, August the 9th, between 3 and 5 p.m. It can go a little bit longer, but for those who are traveling any distance, I don't want it to be too late for you to get back home. We're going to do our swap table. We'll probably discuss things that are going on in the hobby, how we can help support one another, how we can find out who's breeding what, and so we can stay connected with each other. Yes, it's through the Boston Aquarium Society, and then it's part of Jungle Jim's education committee that I work on. Cool. See, the fish fam community is just so widespread and has so many great talent, gifts that we can share with one another. And I forgot what I had before and what I sold, so y'all will have to help me out. If you have any of my stock that I sold to you, you can contact me. And if I'm interested, I'll let you know. Some things I'm not going to get back. Locally, there's a lady who breeds rainbows, so I might get some rainbows going. But I need to find out what's going on in the 55. I need to do a good water check. I need to actually add another layer of black sand. Let me show you what it's looking like. This poor little plant right here in the corner is a crypt, and it was growing under the castle. So it hasn't had much light, but it has a good root source. So I thought under light, it might start blossoming. And then also this plant right here is another Anubias that is attached to a sunken ship. Katie's almost living the dream. Hey, Katie, good to see you. Morning, y'all. Cripple Crypt. Yeah, Cripple Crypt. But it is a nice, beautiful cryptocorn windy eye. that's I'm hoping that will come alive and blossom. May I post the Redfish Bluefish channel? Of course, Chewy, please do. Katie's almost living the dream. Good to see you, Al, as well. One day we're going to meet. Um, I know Bob's been really busy at Kaler's Aquatics. And I don't know if y'all saw Lucas's incident on his 240. It busted. And I watched his video last night and felt sorry for him, having to do all that hard work. He hadn't had any sleep, plus his other fish room maintenance that he needs to get to. Goldfish gone wild. Hello, good to see you. Yes, I'm going to get some goldfish going again. I miss my goldfish. So we'll be in touch, Goldfish Gone Wild. But my poor 55 looks so bare because the crayfish that were in there ate everything, even my valves. I'm hoping there's some valves under the substrate, but I haven't found any roots. And the self-cloning crayfish are wonderful creatures. But when they get overpopulated, see, I didn't have anything to feed them to. I didn't have any way to outsource them. I contacted the crustacean, the National International Crustacean Society, but they never responded to me. And I didn't make the right connections. So if I ever make the right connections with them, then they're going to be a benefit to keep. But a lot of places are making them illegal to own because of their invasiveness. You do not want them to get into your environment. So because they will kill off the other crayfish and upset the balance in nature. So you don't want them to get into your environment. Also, some of my Java ferns or corkscrew Java fern has been eaten and destroyed. So I have to go clean the 20-gallon out. And the crayfish had dug through the black sand substrate cap and brought up a bunch of gravel. So now I've got to layer another layer of black sand on top of that and replant some of my plants. The guppy grass and hornswort is doing well in a couple of my tanks. And I got hornswort on the 25, and I have hornswort in the 20, and guppy grass behind me in the 29. And that's about it. So what's going on with you guys? I'm going to be signing off here in a little bit so that I can go get my son from dialysis, and then we have a service this evening in person and online. We're still doing e-church services, and we're meeting with those who want to come out. Sunday mornings, Tuesday morning prayer and Bible study, which is usually about 10 people, 15 people. And then Wednesday night services, we'll probably have about 35 people. So we have a large sanctuary where people can distance and, we're not hugging, we're not touching. We're touchy people. But anyway, I'm looking forward. I will write you an email to tell you what else is going on. Okay, and if you want me to post something in the news article next month in August, send me your articles, guys. Even like I said, if it's just a paragraph of who your YouTube channel is and you want your YouTube channel to grow. Goldfish Gone Wild, my church has just gone back to in person services as well. Tiffany says, I can send you some juveniles from your green Delta guppies in a few weeks or whenever you are ready. I'll let you know when I'm ready. I want to get the 29 behind me cleaned out of all the mud guppies. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, the life of a fish keeper changes from day to day or week to week or month to month, depending on what livestock you see and then get offered and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I want to tell you all, woo, Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag Fish Fam Mom, touching lives one fish at a time, is so glad to be back with you all. I look forward to what the changes are going to bring and interacting with you guys. And don't forget, new programming series is going to I'm bringing back the all girls hashtag Fish Fam live streams. So look for them. And ladies, get ready for your online appearances and tell us about your hobby, etc., etc. In a way, it's cool. You get to redesign your fish room and what you keep. Yes, it is, Tiffany. I can be selective or out of control. Out of control. Thank you. Love you. Thanks for joining me this morning. See you soon. Bye bye.